Watch this story in full. Subscribe, comment and like my channel, Greek Mythology, for mythology and history. Gateway 2, the captivating worlds of ancient myth. Now watch the story in full please. The very beginning of existence in Greek myth starts with chaos, a gaping void. From this emptiness emerged Gaia, Earth, the primordial mother goddess, solid and fertile, and Uranos, sky, who covered her completely. Gaia, in her self-generating power, brought forth the mountains and the sea. Gaia's rebellion. Gaia and Uranos then produced the Titans, powerful beings. However, Uranos, fearing their strength, imprisoned them within Gaia's depths. Overwhelmed and in pain, Gaia plotted revenge. She fashioned a sickle and persuaded her son Cronus, the youngest Titan, to castrate his father. This act separated earth and sky, paving the way for a new order. The blood that fell from Uranos onto Gaia birthed the Erinyes, Furies, goddesses of vengeance, highlighting the early association of female figures with powerful forces of justice and retribution. The reign of the Titans and Rhea's deception. Cronus became the ruler of the cosmos, taking his sister Rhea as his wife. However, a prophecy foretold that one of his own children would overthrow him. In his paranoia, Cronus swallowed each of their offspring as soon as they were born: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. Rhea, heartbroken by this, sought Gaia's help when she was pregnant with her sixth child, Zeus. Gaia hid the infant Zeus in a cave on Crete, and Rhea presented Cronus with a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes, which he promptly devoured. Rhea's cleverness and maternal love were crucial in ensuring Zeus's survival and the eventual downfall of the Titans. The rise of the Olympians. Goddesses take their place. When Zeus grew to adulthood, he, with the help of his mother Rhea, who may have given Cronus an emetic, forced Cronus to regurgitate his swallowed siblings. This led to the Titanomachy, a decade-long war between the Olympian gods, led by Zeus, and the Titans. Several goddesses played vital roles in this conflict, though often their contributions are less emphasized than those of their male counterparts. With the Olympians victorious, the cosmos was divided. While Zeus became the king of the gods and the sky, the goddesses established their own spheres of influence. Hera, Zeus's wife and sister, became the queen of the gods and the goddess of marriage, women, childbirth, and family. Despite Zeus's infidelities, Hera maintained her powerful position, often acting with fierce jealousy and a strong will to protect the sanctity of marriage. Her stories often depict her as a powerful, albeit sometimes vengeful, figure. Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, harvest, and nurture. Her profound connection to the earth and her role in providing sustenance made her a vital deity. The myth of her daughter Persephone being abducted by Hades to the underworld is a central story highlighting Demeter's grief and the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. Demeter's sorrow caused the earth to become barren, and her joy at Persephone's return brought forth spring. This myth explains the changing seasons and underscores the powerful bond between mother and daughter. Hestia, the gentle goddess of the hearth, home, and family. She represented domesticity and the sacred fire that burned in every home and temple. Though she doesn't feature prominently in many dramatic myths, her presence was essential to the stability and well-being of both the divine and mortal realms. She later relinquished her Olympian seat to Dionysus to maintain peace. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, warfare, strategic battle, crafts, and weaving. Born fully formed from Zeus's head, Athena was a powerful and respected deity. She was a patron of Athens and a protector of heroes, often offering her strategic advice and guidance. Her intelligence, skill in warfare, and dedication to justice made her a formidable figure. She remained a virgin goddess, dedicating herself to her divine duties. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, wilderness, wild animals, the moon, and archery. Twin sister of Apollo, Artemis was a fiercely independent and athletic goddess. She roamed the forests with her band of nymphs, devoted to her chastity and the protection of the natural world. She was also associated with childbirth and the protection of young girls and animals. Her stories often depict her strength, independence, and swift justice. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, beauty, pleasure, passion, and procreation. Born from the sea foam created when Uranus's severed genitals were thrown into the ocean, Aphrodite possessed irresistible beauty and charm. She could inspire love and desire in both gods and mortals. While often associated with romance, her power also encompassed the more primal aspects of passion and attraction. Her involvement in the Trojan War, through her promise of Helen to Paris, highlights her significant influence. Heroines and mortal women of myth. Beyond the goddesses, Greek mythology is filled with compelling stories of mortal women who displayed courage, cunning, resilience, and sometimes, tragic flaws. Pandora, the first mortal woman, created by Hephaestus on Zeus's orders as a punishment for humanity after Prometheus stole fire. She was given a jar, often mistranslated as a box, filled with all manner of evils. Despite warnings, Pandora's curiosity led her to open the jar, releasing suffering into the world. However, hope remained inside, offering a glimmer of light amidst the darkness. While often portrayed negatively, Pandora's story serves as an explanation for the presence of hardship in human life. Helen of Troy, arguably the most beautiful woman in the world, her abduction, or elopement, depending on the version, by Paris sparked the Trojan War. Helen's beauty had immense power, capable of inciting a decade-long conflict and the destruction of a city. Her story explores themes of beauty, desire, and the devastating consequences of human actions. Penelope, the wife of Odysseus, renowned for her loyalty, patience, and cleverness. While Odysseus was away on his long journey home, Penelope skillfully fended off numerous suitors who sought her hand in marriage and his throne. She used her weaving as a ruse, promising to choose a suitor once she finished a shroud for her father-in-law, Laertes, but secretly unraveling her work each night. Her steadfastness and intelligence are central to the Odyssey. Medea, a powerful sorceress and princess of Colchis who aided Jason in his quest for the Golden Fleece. Driven by love, she betrayed her family and homeland to help him. However, when Jason later abandoned her for another woman, Medea's fury and desire for revenge led her to commit horrific acts, including the murder of her own children. Her story explores themes of passion, betrayal, and the destructive nature of unrequited love and rage. Ariadne, the daughter of King Minos of Crete who helped Theseus navigate the labyrinth and defeat the Minotaur. She fell in love with Theseus and provided him with a ball of thread to find his way out. However, Theseus later abandoned her on the island of Naxos. Ariadne's story highlights themes of love, betrayal, and the vulnerability of those who offer help. The Amazons, a mythical tribe of fierce female warriors who lived in isolation and were renowned for their skill in battle. They challenged traditional gender roles and represented female power and independence. Stories of heroes like Heracles and Theseus battling the Amazons are common in Greek mythology. Cassandra, a Trojan princess who was given the gift of prophecy by Apollo, but when she rejected him, he cursed her so that no one would ever believe her predictions. Despite foreseeing the destruction of Troy, her warnings were ignored, leading to tragedy. Cassandra's story highlights the themes of unheeded warnings and the powerlessness of truth when it is not believed. Clytemnestra, the wife of King Agamemnon. While Agamemnon was away fighting in the Trojan War, Clytemnestra took a lover, Aegisthus, and plotted revenge for the sacrifice of the daughter Iphigenia. Upon Agamemnon's return, she murdered him. Clytemnestra's story explores themes of betrayal, revenge, and the complexities of family relationships. Antigone, the daughter of Oedipus who defied King Creon's decree by burying her brother Polynices, who was considered a traitor. Antigone's story highlights themes of justice, conscience, and the conflict between divine and human law. The enduring legacy of female figures in Greek mythology. The female figures in Greek mythology are far more than just passive characters or symbols. They are powerful deities, cunning heroines, tragic figures, and formidable warriors who actively shaped the events and narratives of these ancient stories. They embody a wide range of human experiences and emotions, from creation and nurture to destruction and revenge. While the patriarchal structure of ancient Greek society often relegated women to domestic roles, their mythological counterparts held significant power and influence, reflecting both the fears and aspirations of the culture. By focusing on their stories, we gain a richer and more nuanced understanding of the complexities of the Greek mythological world and the enduring power of these timeless tales. This overview provides a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Greek mythology with a focus on its female characters. Each of these figures has a wealth of stories and variations associated with them, offering endless opportunities for further exploration and understanding of their significance within this foundational body of Western literature and culture.